Hey Silver Tubers, it's Mr. Zeke coming to you from the Silver Pouring Bench. Well, not exactly the Silver Pouring Bench. This is actually the watchmaking bench. Given the recent heat that we have been encountering here in Oklahoma, I've had to retreat indoors. You can see all the watch parts in various states of assembly. There's one right here that I just got the hands for. See if it'll zoom in on that face. There we go. Just got the hands for this one, so I can finish assembling this one. Get the hands on it. Try not to touch the movement and get it in the case. Recent hobby I've picked up. But speaking of pickups, I wanted to go over some pickups I got this week. Slow incremental pickup, that's the name of the game. I picked up some of these. United States Silver Corporation, estimated 1958, and these I believe are dated 1974. The World Trade and Commerce rounds. I like them because they have the globe on them, and then they also show the 31.1 grams and 480 grains. They've got some pretty good toning on them. I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So there's 5 ounces to the stack. They'll go in the 3-ring binder because that 12 coin thing is full. I did pick up a coin. Picked up a 1935 5 Reichsmark Potsdam Garrison, 90% German coin. Really a big fan of these because you can get them at a decent price. In decent condition, and they're 90% silver, just like the U.S. coins were. But that Potsdam Garrison is such a clean, coin that the field is so smooth, and then you just have the Potsdam Garrison there. And this one I think even has. I'll see if I can get it to zoom. It shows the mint mark down below. So picked up those. So there's 5 plus a coin. Picked up these 2 up today, and these 2 are really neat. I'm going to take them out because I don't think they're going to show through the flip. This is a Liberty medallion, and this one is dated 1974. Lots of toning on this one. Proclaim liberty throughout the land. 999 plus fine silver, 1 troy ounce. And it's got a rainbow of color on it. And so this one, I picked this one up today. Not sure how I'm going to put that in the book, which side face. Well, actually, with the book, both sides face. So I'll just put it in there, and I'll be able to oogle over both sides. So that's another ounce. And then this one really caught me by surprise. This one came in a while ago, and I picked it up. 1 troy ounce, and it's got the heraldic eagle on there. And on the back it says 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver, struck in the United States of America by the Letcher Mint, certified weight and quality, and it's signed A. Letcher, 1973. And so, very good addition to the vintage stack. I'll put that back in the flip. It's also heavily toned, but what struck me on this one was the eagle. I like that's a beautiful eagle. Very cool design, and I also like the writing on the back, and the toning as well. So I'm going to put that right there. Speaking of toning, I did not get a chance to record this because it was so hot in the garage slash pouring bench, and so I didn't get a chance. But I had a couple of maples that were excessively snow toned, so I poured a bar for your amusement. And as I always do when I pour with a maple, There's your maple leaf stamp next to the tree of life. Came out to 1.37 ounces Troy. And on the other side, it's stamped 4/9 fine silver because the maple is 4/9 fine silver that I stamped it, or that I poured it with. So I have that available if anybody's interested. I did have some sterling laying around, and just as a gag, I poured a 1/2 ounce bar of sterling and did the triple skull stamping on it. I just thought I would share that. I'm not necessarily looking for to get rid of it, but I wanted to share it because I was so rarely pouring sterling, and I just had, sometimes I want to see how a certain pour will come out, so I use this, the same, I have the same amount of sterling just laying around the bench that I occasionally will heat up in the whip and cup, or the whip and torch, and pour it into a mold just to see how things come out. Or if I just get the hankering to pour, I'll just heat up this sterling and keep pouring it over and over and over. And this time it came out to a 1/2 ounce, and I thought, you know, that's about perfect size. Those of you who've been around the community for a while remember these. I did a series of privy pours, and there were 3 different skulls that went on the privy pours, and there's all 3 of them. And so that's how that one came out. And from the last batch, I still have this one of these Tree of Life rounds, the signature Tree of Life, large original Tree of Life rounds. And I wanted to show how I stamped the back. It's 2.85 ounces Troy. It was poured on 7/1 of 2018, and it's 999 fine silver. I wanted to leave the cooling lines as undisturbed as possible. Historically, I would have stamped right in the middle, but the way this came out with the lines all horizontal to the point where the torch was, I wanted to leave that as open as possible. So this is available. If anybody's interested, they can contact me at the email down below in the description. It's one of the original Tree of Life, poured in one of the original Tree of Life molds. So anyway, just wanted to give everybody a heads up as to what we added to the stack this week and the little bit of pouring that's available. I'm not doing a lot of pouring. Like I said, I'm diversifying my time into several different things, but at the same time, I'm trying to stay in the community. So in the meantime, I hope everybody's doing well. It's Mr. Zeke from the Silver Pouring Bench. Cheers all. Have a wonderful weekend.